In this lesson, we are going to see how to design the storage system for the photovoltaic plant for an AC or DC system. In particular, here we are going to see the DC system. Solarius PV allows you also to add an integrated accumulation for the plant. So let's see how to do this operation. After you design the plant, go to the System node, and here in the opposite field, the energy storage, we find the accumulation system. As you see, you can choose from unidirectional production in DC, bidirectional production at DC end, or bidirectional production at AC end, bidirectional post-production at AC end, or I can use obviously absent. Let's start from bidirectional production at DC end. So clicking on this one, nothing happens. Where we find the information? We find information on System Generator node. Here you see all specification. Solarius is asking me if we have an external accumulation system to the inverter, or we have an integrated accumulation system to the inverter. We choose an external storage system. So now we need to design it. Before going into the wizard section, we can set different type, as the battery type or the accumulator type. They are pre-assembled system like the Tesla one. So click on the accumulator and go into the wizard. Here we look into the document archive, the user and program archive too, and that's why, because we can also choose from a customized system and we can interrogate it. In designing phase, in the first mask, we can apply some filters. We need to set all data. We want to design a minimum useful 4 kWh of accumulation capacity and maximum of 8 kWh. Then I can calculate. Solarius shows me all accumulator system that satisfy my initial parameters, my condition, with all the technical specification. Into the technical report, I can see all data and parameters. Or maybe, if I want, I can add the cost. I will find the cost into the final computation of the project. So then I can close and confirm everything. So we have our storage system. Where we find that system has been used, we can see into the node, the circuit diagram, or if we go to the single line diagram tab, you can zoom. Now we see the presence of the energy storage. Or if we go to the consumption coverage tab, look to the summary, I will find the energy used by the storage system into the summary of the production. Now let's see the second option. So the bidirectional production at AC end. I'm external to the inverter. Click on design. So the type battery and click on the sizing. You can interrogate and apply filter. Now the fields, as you see, are different. First one is always minimum and maximum capacity. The second filter is about the battery voltage. So we choose 48 volt. And SOC and DOC value are 60% and 40%. Solarius shows me whole battery possible to satisfy the condition. So now I can click on confirm. click on single line diagram, I see a different position for the energy storage. If I click on consumption, I obtain all production data. Now we are going to see another possibility. If I choose unidirectional production in DC, I can go to the generator and choose absent into the section here. So external storage system. So to customize the photovoltaic system, I click on the inverter node, I select the inverter, and I can enter into the technical specification. I can set present to the accumulation data. I set the battery type. I set the capacity data and useful capacity. And I can also write other information or notes. So now we can confirm. We calculate the system and we obtain a different single line diagram, as you can see. So we obtain the photovoltaic plant with an integrated inverter system.